Indiana Fever duo get shout-out after making up for Caitlin Clark's struggles. Caitlin Clark is in somewhat of an offensive slump with the Indiana Fever, with a former NBA player highlighting the play of her teammates in recent weeks to make up for her struggles. Former NBA player Etan Thomas believes that Indiana Fever starters Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell should be receiving much more praise for their efforts in recent games amid Caitlin Clark's offensive slump. Clark is in the worst shooting form of her WNBA career. The reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year has struggled over the last 3 games, making 1 of 23 shots from three-point range. She's endured subpar offensive games against the Golden State Valkyries, the Las Vegas Aces, and the Seattle Storm. While she has still put in strong numbers, her poor shooting has certainly hampered her team's performances, requiring her teammates to step up. Boston and Mitchell have answered that call. Both have had strong individual seasons so far, and they hope to help lead the team to a WNBA championship. And while acknowledging Clark is the undisputed superstar on the team, Thomas believes the two aforementioned deserve much more plaudit. Thomas wrote, "Don't get me wrong, Caitlin Clark is an amazing player, but yes, there are other players in the WNBA, and she is not the only one who can play and deserves credit. She is having a slump right now which all players have and go through. But be just as loud about other players like at Aaliyah.Boston and at Kels_hoop, who combined for 57 points to make up for Caitlin Clark's shooting struggles in a win over the Seattle Storm. It's okay to give credit where credit is due." Thomas made headlines for his words on Clark's comparisons with Paige Bueckers, before suggesting that Clark saw her stardom rise for having a black villain in Angel Reese. Reese and Clark had a number of on-court meetings in college, with the former defeating the latter in the 2023 National Championship game, going on to face each other on numerous occasions, with a rivalry forming between the two. Writing a column in The Guardian earlier this year, Thomas stated, "Much of the media made Reese the villain to Clark's heroine after the Black Princess upstaged the Great White Hope in the 2023 NCAA Tournament Championship game. The viral image of Reese defiantly waving her hand in front of her face, the same taunt Clark had used in a previous game, transformed Clark and Reese from great players to lightning rods for racial animus. People who had no interest in women's basketball suddenly became fanatics, in every sense of the word, for all the worst reasons. They were there to cheer Clark's whiteness and attack Reese's blackness, not their talent." He added, "There has been no black villain for Bueckers to compete against. The fact that has meant she has gained less attention and adoration from Middle America says a lot about the state of the country. Perhaps it's because, unlike Clark, Bueckers has always been outspoken about issues off the court. At the 2021 ESPYs, Bueckers was named the College Athlete of the Year. She used her acceptance speech to celebrate and honor black women in particular.